What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the San Diego Surf MyLeague Expansion series on NBA 2k19. It's already episode 9, and thank you for all the support to this point and all the feedback that's helped me get a little bit better at the game so I can give you all some more entertaining games. And I think last episode we had some fun with that victory over Minnesota. There were some things I talked about last episode, though, that I want to address early in the video. Obviously, my defense on the pick and roll last episode was not very good, and I kept blaming Frederick Wilcox when I was supposed to be switching every time, even if it meant Patty Mills was covering somebody almost a foot taller, apparently. So, I've got to figure that stuff out still. I guess I've just got to deal with it. But also, there was some talk about Casey Daniels and if we should move him up to the main roster or keep him down in the G League. Now, obviously, I got team control over him for the future, the near future anyway. I checked this last episode. It said his morale was basically terrible. There's no good reason why I'm down in the G League. And the way that he's played so far in the G League, it's hard to disagree with Casey. 22 points a game. He's hitting three-pointers at an awesome clip. So I've thought about adding him to the active roster. Some of you just say keep him down at the G League because you have that team control. Do we have his contract here? Yeah, it's a team option after this year, so it's not like he can actually go anywhere after this season. But it still might be fun at some point this year to get him up on the roster and see what we have in him going forward so that I have just a little more information before we tackle another offseason. I'm sure pretty soon we're going to reach the trade deadline and we'll have to think about trading some veterans. Obviously, I have a fair amount of players that are a little bit older and aren't going to be part of our future. Wilson Chandler has been kind of disappointing this year. I could obviously look at trading him. We don't really have a big salary saving deal there. Patty Mills, he is making a lot on a team that is an expansion, so I don't know. I might want to consider trading Patty Mills sometime, but I enjoy playing with him. Dwayne Dedmon is 30 years old. Jay Crowder is on a one-year deal. Malcolm Brogdon has the big contract. I want to see him stay on this team still for a while. But I think at some point, getting Casey up on the main roster, maybe trading away Dellavedova would be a good move. Not sure if I'll do that today. So I want to get into the training here, and I wanted to take a look at Frederick Wilcox. How does this stuff work? Here we go. I can customize the training regimen apparently for Frederick Wilcox, and I really want to focus on his defense. It's not very good. He's basically a shooter, and he doesn't do a whole lot else that well. Although last episode, I think he did a really good job near the basket making some difficult shots. But that was the first time I'd really seen it. So I think rather than try to do this myself, I'll just change the team option here to defense, because that's got to get a lot better for Frederick. I think that if he's going to become a complete player, that's the first thing we got to get better for him. So we're going to start the episode today by giving a few more minutes to Kevon Looney. I really enjoyed his first games with the team last episode. I also think it's time we upgrade the accessory game for Frederick Wilcox a little bit. He's had no accessories the entire season, so give him a sleeve on the right arm. He is a lefty shooter. I want some feedback here. Customization's never been my strong point in any game. And all the time I'm dealing with feedback that's like, this guy's helmet is bad. This guy needs this. This guy needs that. And for me, I'm like, oh, I didn't even notice. He could have like not wore a helmet and I wouldn't have noticed. You know what? He also hurt his ankle. I think we give him an ankle brace now the rest of the year to keep that thing stable. We're going to add some players to the trade block today. I'm always getting offers, but it's for players I don't want to trade. So we'll put Dellavedova on the trade block. I will see what anybody wants for Dwayne Dedmon. I'm also going to add Wilson Chandler to the trade block. You know, I went back to the mentorship stuff, and it didn't really look like anything was saved. I don't know, but it was kind of all blank when I got back in here. I was looking at the wild card badge. I don't know if I want to train that one. That's the one that makes everybody inconsistent. So I don't know. J.R. Smith might be able to teach Frederick Wilcox a few things, but apparently I'm supposed to go with similar positions at least. But my forwards don't have good badges. Let's go difficult shots then from J.R. Smith. That's one I'd actually like to get better. Catch and shoot, because that's going to be Frederick Wilcox's game. And then I think corner specialists. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of confusing because then when I cycle through players, like Wilcox doesn't show anything here. It doesn't let me know that, hey, you had, you know, players being mentored and here's the progress. That's kind of a strange thing there. I'm not really sure what to do from there. So why don't we get to some games? That sounds like a good idea. The Cavaliers are 30-18. What on earth have they done to their team to turn it around that fast? We beat the 76ers. We lose to the Kings by a bunch. And, okay, you're not getting Malcolm Brogdon right ahead of us playing you. Well, who's their starting lineup? What do the Cavs got? The Cavs have Kevin Love, Tristan Thompson. This team seems mostly the same. How are they so much better? Here's the trade offer we just got. We would give up a second-round pick in J.R. Smith. Nope. Boban is back. All right. So the team getting healthier. That's excellent news. Another trade offer. We would end up giving up another second-round pick. I don't want to give up any picks. All right, so we lost a few games, and they weren't relatively close. The Cavs have turned everything around. Sexton had 24 points. Larry Nance, 24. What do we do? Not a whole lot, apparently. Wilcox only had 7. Against the Raptors, we don't have any standouts here either, although Frank Mason in 11 minutes did pretty well. What is Mason's per 36 average this year? I feel like he might be someone who needs more play time. Yeah, these numbers, when you look at the per 36, aren't too bad. Almost 20 points a game. Obviously, Dellavedova is someone that's not in my future plans, so I think I'm going to start phasing him out entirely. Had to take some minutes off Mills. We'll take more off Dedmon. He's just tired. We'll have to get a few more for, obviously, Boban now that he's back. We're not going to give a ton to J.R. Smith. I want to get Frank Mason more involved over him. And maybe give Frank Mason upwards to 20 or somewhere like that. We haven't been playing Awandu, so we're going to assign him to the G League. He hasn't really played at all for us this season. Yeah, I don't think that he's gotten on the floor very much. But he's very loyal, and it's important for him to play for a winner. Well, what's your definition of winning? And you know what? Despite not playing, he is still content. I want to give Wesley a chance. We'll go down to the G League, and then maybe later in the year, when I'm playing like almost all young guys, we'll see what Awandu has to offer. But I like that he still has good morale. So why don't we play against the Knicks here? They are a little bit below 500, but they're not quite as bad as they once were. They got Durant! Knicks fans, you did it! You did get KD after all. So proud of you. Knicks and Surf, here we go. I have not played many games against like real superstars in this series. Maybe, I'm trying to think of who we have played against. Now I've seen LeBron, but that was the Lonzo Ball show. But I haven't seen KD or anybody that high rated until now. KD misses the opening three-pointer. And I think it's a good idea for me to obviously do some pick and fade action with our guy Frederick Wilcox. Although I am not doing it here on the first possession. Feed Patty. Right there. Let's go. Nice little play there. Durant has it intercepted. All right. KD off to a tough start today. Hey, Wilcox, you want this one? Frederick Wilcox with the sleeve makes it 4-0 San Diego. Durant working on Jay Crowder. He's fast. Durant kicks to Dennis Smith. Back to Durant, who's going to pull up from deep and miss again. We got the board. All right, nice start here for San Diego. This is fun. So if I hold, let's see, I have it written down here in my notes. If I hold L1 or press it and the icon, we can get the pick from who I want. Oh, I guess I have to hit R1 earlier if I want the fade to go with it. Oh, boy. Dedmon, we're going to get a shot clock violation. I got special notes I keep in front of me, though, when I play 2K to remember some of the controls that I might not be super familiar with. But it's becoming more and more second nature. I'm having a lot of fun now. Okay, that's how I do it every time. I got you now. Wilcox, pick and roll. He got denied. Oh, my. That wasn't a highlight for me. Durant feeds Trier, and the game's tied at 4. There goes my dominant start. Alright, so the control is a little bit different from what they said in the actual manual. Here's Wilcox from deep, and no, it will not fall. So I've got to hit L1 and then hold the icon to actually specify who's going to pick for me. Here's Durant from deep again, missing, I think, his third three-point try. That's going to be good. Or maybe not. Come on, a third chance here for the Knicks? I think that when we go into the offseason next year, one of my main things is going to be finding a more dominant center, someone who can grab some rebounds for us. I like Dwayne Dedmon on offense. I don't like him as much on defense. So I'm hoping that we can get things a little bit better next year in that regard. And I also want to get someone who can be better in the post, because I have no post-game presence here. We know Wilcox ain't going to be that guy, so I've got to find someone who will be. Here's Brogdon. Oh, come on. Intercepted. And Durant will try it again. Still no 3 from Kevin. Let's see, if I call one of these quick plays, I think they're meant to get open three-point shots. Wilcox. There you go. Too bad it was good defense. And Jay Crowder's going to get us the rebound. All right. I like this. I don't like that, though. One extra pass too many. Trier. Oh, behind the back. Nice move over Brogdon. Oh, my dribble moves are not very good if I'm losing the ball like that. We still have time. Okay. We just got, you know, strip sacked right there. Dennis Smith down the Trier. Oh, blocked by Brogdon. That's a fun little event there we don't always see. And Dedmon can lay it in. Time winding down for New York. Smith kicks it out the Trier. Oh, I left him wide open. The Knicks can't get a 3, though. They have taken so many, and they just can't get lucky. Oh, he just passed it off the backboard. I was trying to pass it to Wilcox. Obviously, it was trying to go all the way to the opposite corner. My pass aiming must be terrible. Is that like something that is tough to learn in the beginning? Because I'm having one heck of a time fighting with that control. Oh, I threw another interception. I was trying out something there. Here's Durant, and he'll nail that one now. Some mid-range action. I know there's like the cut to the basket mechanic, but sometimes they cut and it's still not open. So I was like looking at how I could cancel it. And I know I can pump fake from it. So there's one option. What do we got, Jay? Against Kevin Durant. Let's go down to Wilcox here. He draws the foul. Here we got Frank Mason into the game. It'll be fun to maybe play with him a little bit more in these episodes. I don't think I've played with him very much at all. Give me a pick here, somebody. Okay, switch the side. Oh, that L3 is probably my cue right there. Okay. Now I know. Let's take it ourselves here. Oh, maybe we shouldn't do that. So height advantage. I should try to keep that in mind whenever I'm deciding to drive with one of my guards. Durant kicks to Kevin Knox in the corner, and he makes it a 9-point game. Driving here with Looney. How about this? I need to do more of that. Maybe Looney's the guy I can use to be our post-offensive player. Oh, no. Oh, no. Kevin Durant dunking that home. 9-point game again. I might start simming this one a little bit. The reason why a lot of the episodes have been running quite long is because I'm trying to, like, give you a decent game. Missed that one there. Oh, Bradley got fouled. But I'm trying to give you guys, like, a good game, hopefully, each episode. And last episode, it just took, you know, a few games to get there. And I'm, wanting the episodes to maybe be a little bit shorter than they have been. Like 40 minutes isn't ideal. I think closer to 30 is probably in the sweet spot there. That got blocked. Another shot clock violation, my third one. All right, team, can you fix this? Because I'm not doing too well. The Knicks are destroying us. Okay, so might not be a game we get back into in the second half, as it's still a 20-point game. In the fourth quarter, even worse. All right. So we got blown out by the Knicks. 23 points for Emmanuel Mudiay coming off the bench. All right. Brogdon gets 20. Wilcox 15. Couldn't hit a 3 today. Oh, Jay Crowder, bruised left knee. That sounds like a day-to-day injury. Oh, no. Patty Mills, severe right ankle sprain. 2 to 4 weeks. All right, Frank Mason, you're getting a lot more playing time, and maybe it's time to bring up Casey Daniels. Let's see what he can do. We're calling him up. Casey Daniels on the active roster as we will rehab Patty Mills now for a little bit. And that injury of his could take him to past the trade deadline. So probably not trading Patty this year. It's a possibility I do that next season. We're always going to have that option with the 2-year deal. For some reason, the game loves Dellavedova, and they want him to play like 30 minutes. Every time I rebuild the rotation, they want him to start. No. Frank Mason is going to start. We're going to see what he can do. He's done really well this year coming off the bench, and I want to see us play here against the Bulls. Another team that is almost equally as bad as us. What do they got now in Chicago? Chris Dunn, Zach LaVine. They got Otto Porter, Markkanen, and Wendell Carter. Okay, not a bad matchup here. Let's go. Here we go, underway in Chicago. Here you go, Malcolm, you wanted this. Other side, and fade. Here we go, Frederick, is that better? I mean, my release wasn't great, but it was an open shot off the pick and fade. I'm going to do that a lot more with Frederick. Here's Otto Porter pulling up, and he'll come up empty. And where's Mason? Here's Frank Mason, everybody. We got A- mid-range game for him. I think my personal mid-range game is mostly terrible. Go other side here, Fred. Let's go over here. And give it to Wilcox, who slams it home. There we go. Also, it looks like Wilson Chandler's getting a chance to start now with the injuries that we have, so we're just making do with what we can. Chandler pulls up. That wasn't a good shot to take. All right. I know the quick plays are meant to open up a three-point shot. They don't always work, but it's good to know at least when I'm looking for something in particular, how can I get it? And definitely Wilcox on the pick and roll is going to be someone I use pretty heavily. This time I want him to fade. And take it right there. The 3 from Wilcox, no. We'll let Brogdon take control of this possession. Brogdon show off the speed right here. Man, that's easy mode right there. I gotta do that more often. Time winding down here for the Bulls. LaVine pulls up from deep, and Dedmon grabs his 3rd board already. Frank Mason, give me a screen. Give me a little something here to work with. Whoa, that didn't work out. How about we go to Dedmon then? He can finish this for us. Come on, free throws. Yeah, excellent release. I wasted it on a 1-point basket, though. When can I get those on, like, my 3-point shots? Got a big one with Patty Mills last episode. That really felt good. LaVine off the screen. Nice job there by Wilcox. LaVine pulls up, and we'll grab that. So we're actually playing decent perimeter defense today, it would seem. Plus, we're also getting lucky on a lot of these shots. Here's bad release. I could make that, too. Mason has that A- mid-range game. I'm going to find a way to use that to our advantage. Even if the mid-range, you know, isn't super efficient, I want to get just an all-around, you know, be comfortable with different ways of playing the game. Oh, come on. I'm going to call for a legal screen. Chicago's having some messy possessions here. They're not really utilizing the first, like, 12 seconds of the shot clock very well, so it's a familiar thing for me, but it's nice to see them struggle with it as well. Here we go, Wilcox. Can you fade away for me? Oh, that's going to be Chandler, actually. Oh, almost got it. Really low-scoring first quarter. No one can make a basket right now, sadly. Here's Mason. Let's use this pick. Did not do that very well, did I? Look at that. Frank Mason. Nope. I want to see with some of these players, like, can you force it? You know, how perfect do you got to be? LaVine. No, I mean, no one can make a shot. We're gonna have like a weird score if this keeps up. Pick and roll. How about that? Dedmon draws another foul. Nailed both of them too. 4 points, 5 boards already for Dwayne Dedmon. I could look at trading him. I like Dedmon, but I've also talked about wanting another center. I don't know. Brogdon's going to pull up right there, everybody, and nail the 3 to put us up 7. It's like the largest lead I've ever built on 2K. Oh, Chris Dunn, you're in some trouble here. Levine, he's smothered by Brogdon, takes the shot anyway and airballs it. Our defense is really good today. That's actually really impressive. Yes, we know we're all last place in the power rankings. It's not a big deal. Power rankings, everyone knows those are garbage anyway, right? Casey Daniels is in the game. Is this his first NBA action? It might be. Casey's here. This is exciting. Daniels lost it. All right. Welcome to the NBA, rookie. That already got him cold. Already shook his confidence. Okay. Let the veteran handle it then. Malcolm Brogdon. All the way! There we go. Nice defense by Kevon Looney. Another bad possession for Chicago, and they have to take a bad 3 and miss it again. It's like watching me in the first couple episodes of this series. Here we go, Looney. Help me out. Thank you. How about we give it to the big man here? Nice. Off the glass. I might still be ways away from being, like, good at the game, but I'm starting to, like, you know, get the better of some of these bad teams. So, really good progress so far. Brogdon for 2 more. I've opened up a double-digit lead myself. I'll probably start simulating after I can get maybe a possession or 2 more with Casey Daniels. I'd like to see what the young rookie can do. He scored a lot in the G League, but now you're up in the big leagues with a 32nd ranked team in the NBA. All right. The cold streak wore off. Sometimes you can just ignore that player and it seems to go away, thankfully. Oh, Deli's in the game. The game's always telling me to use Deli. Well, here you go, game. If you're going to tell me to use them, at least let him hit some shots. Oh, no. There's Green over the top. Oh, my. Slamming it home on Casey Daniels, who is having a rude awakening here to the NBA. How's that morale now, Casey? All right. Hey, Boban's back, by the way. That's awesome. Casey almost lost it right there. Yeah, the rookie seems a little overwhelmed today, you know? Looney going to set the screen for us now. Okay, this is not working. Let's take the 3, Casey. Okay. It was a 2, foot on the line apparently, but that's what he can do. He can hit those big shots just like Frederick Wilcox. I drafted 2 shooters. Next year, I think I have to look for some different archetypes. Although, if we end up with like the #1 pick and there's like a transcendent talent, then I've obviously got to take him. Here's Markkanen against Boban. More good defense, but we can't box out. Yeah, Daniels has a decent inside game. Like, he's got starting point guard potential, I feel. Boban wants this one. All right, Boban, what can you do? Backing him down, over the top, no. All right, Gerald Green hits the 3, and suddenly now a 4-point game as Chicago's gone on a little run. All right, what do we got on this play? We got the screen thanks to Boban. Give it to him. He's got it right there. It was deflected. It's fine. One more possession here. I want to call one of these quick plays for Casey Daniels, but they don't always... I don't know, those plays work a little bit differently, I feel. Don't understand them exactly. I need to get better at also working my defender into these screens, but some of them are not fooled, like in this situation. Gerald Green cutting into our lead, and Gerald Green, oh, he's going to dish it out to Long. Valentine. There we go. Defended that pick and roll quite well. Markkanen, nope. Casey Daniels off the handoff. J.R. Smith back to Casey, who will launch from deep and hit another one. 5 points for Casey Daniels. Alright, let's go on to the third or fourth quarter now. Oh, come on. You're going to give up this lead as soon as I exit? No, we got it back. We're in good shape. Alright, so it might be a lower scoring game, but it was a more even matchup. I enjoy playing against some of the worst teams and seeing how we fare, and we've gotten a couple key victories. And we have a close game here going into the late game stages. So it should be a fun time to see if we can grab another win. At this stage, Frederick Wilcox has 21 points, and Casey Daniels only hit a couple more baskets after I started simming. We may not see him for the rest of the game. We'll have to see. I can always manually substitute somebody in, but not sure if the rookie is ready for that right now. Look at Mason drive and draw the foul. Still horrible at free throws, though. Hit the second one after missing the first. He's only a 69 free throw shooter. Okay. I think that he's better at shooting mid-range and threes than he is at the free throws then. Levine almost blocked by Wilcox. Floats it up and in. Chicago making this game a little bit closer. 76-70. Here's Brogdon. We'll go to Dedmon and float it. Come on. Chandler was cold as soon as I got back in here. Wilcox is cold. So we'll try to run the offense a bit more through Malcolm Brogdon, most likely. And Valentine here having some issues. Oh, here's Dunn floating over the top, and now it's a 4-point game. Come on, guys. Thank you for that, Wilcox. How about this right here? Break the cold streak. Come on. Wilcox is at 21. How is he cold? What happened? Wilcox. There we go. Get that rebound. That'll do. We can run the offense like that. Dedmon sets the screen. Brogdon all the way. Oh, Carter cuts to the basket. I can't keep up. I think I need to just make sure I'm more on ball, because it's hard to react quickly to some of those cuts they'll make. Other side, Wilcox. And fade. Oh, I'll take this instead, actually. What? Dedmon denied. 4-point game for Chicago. Zach LaVine against Brogdon. Giving it up to Markkanen. Come on, Wilcox. Got to step up that defense now. Markkanen gives it up. Shot clock winding down. Chris Dunn has the ball. He'll drive. Oh, shoot from the free throw line. No good. Oh, come on, man. Dedmon, we got to make those baskets at least. There wasn't anybody to block you this time. LaVine. Oh, Carter. Second chance makes it a 2-point game. Look at Wilcox. He's going to drive now. Look at Frederick Wilcox. 23 points on the day. And that cold streak or whatever is over. I want to hit a 3 with him, though. It's been a few episodes. I'll take it right there. Thank you very much. No. 6.5 left to go. Dunn off the screen. Kicks it out to Markkanen. And that makes it just a 1-point game. All right, Dedmon's getting tired. We're going to sub in Kevon Looney. I really like what he's brought to this team. Brogdon on the inbound. A little baseline jumper. 3-point game again. Brogdon's caught fire now, so we'll be using him a lot more in this fourth quarter as LaVine answers back. Brogdon spinning. Oh, another one and laying it in. 17 points on the day for Malcolm. Oh, Carter lost it, poked away. Mason. Let's not rush things too much. Let's actually slow it down. Oh, we lost it right back to Otto Porter. That's not how it was supposed to go. Oh, Brogdon has A+ 3-point right now, and that flame is going out. We got to get a quick shot off here. Give me a pick, Dedmon. And Brogdon will not nail it. Close game in San Diego. 4.5 to go. LaVine double-teamed here. Pulls up. Chicago has the lead. It was once a 10-point game here in the fourth quarter. So much for that. Now we're trailing Chicago by 3. All right, double screen. Whoa, it got knocked away again. Chris Dunn. 5-point game out of nowhere. All right, we got to get Mason off the floor. We're going to bring in Casey Daniels. The rookie's getting his moment. How about that? No, Wilson Chandler, you're on the cold streak as well. D- 3-point. Don't think so in that case. Thank you, Deadman. You want this? You take it. And one. There we go, a 3-point play. 89-87, 3 minutes to go. This is fun, and Casey Daniels has checked in. The rookie's getting his big moment here after all. We'll see if anybody can come up in these final 3 minutes and give us this game. Oh, they lost it for a moment. Levine recovers. Out to Porter. It's a 2, and it will rattle out. Shot clock winding down. Can we get a little screen here? Thank you. Daniels. Oh, no. That was horrible. 2 to play. 4 on the clock. Levine. He's going to have to do this himself. Shooting over Wilcox, and he bricks it. All right. Under 2 to go. Casey Daniels driving. Daniels to Brogdon. He'll take the 2. No. Oh, Levine. Is that a 2? Doesn't matter. 1:40 left. Casey Daniels. Down low to Wilcox, and that will tie it up. Oh, this is going to be a fun finish. Chris Dunn gives it to Markkanen, who really should have taken that right there. Now Dunn will shoot and hit. All right, Chris Dunn, I think, has the hot streak. Casey Daniels. What do we got here? The rookie looking for a moment. Nope, no ISO game from him. All right, I'm going to need some help here. Other side. Let's go this way. Brogdon all the way. All right, less than a minute to go, everybody. It's tied up, and we stole it. Wilcox. He gives it to Deadman. Brogdon. Don't take that. Almost a bad idea. Drive it. Draw the foul. Oh, man, we got blocked clean. All right. Bad job there off the turnover. Markkanen. No. Wilcox grabs the board. Oh, man. Big moments here late in the game. We could see overtime. We could see anything here. This is going to be fun. We hand it off to Casey Daniels. Shot clock winding down. Someone's got to make a move here. Wilcox. Deadman. Blocked. I am awful. I tried calling a play there. It just didn't work. And I didn't really leave myself a plan B. Not enough time for it. So Levine to Lopez. This is sickening. I don't know what to do. I've got to take a 3, though. For the win! Brogdon! No! Come on! I blew it. I blew this game. Oh, man. 93-91. Chicago wins. I've got to clean up some of that stuff. That drive I had after the turnover was so bad. And that last one there just stalled until I could try calling a play for Wilcox. That didn't work. Man, we should have won this game. I blew it. A lot of fun, though. Frederick Wilcox, 25 points, 19 for Malcolm Brogdon. Daniels in his first action had 9 points, 104 from 3. I do still want to play a lot with Casey Daniels and see what he can do in his rookie season. I think he's ready. Next episode, we'll probably get to the All-Star break. I'm not sure what the plan is going to be, but I know that we're going to do a lot of simming in the second half of the year, and it's not going to take too many more episodes, I think, until we get to our next off season. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Tough finish to the episode, but hope you had a good time. Please leave a like if you did. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get notifications when new videos are posted. And I'll see you all again soon. Have a great day.